Welcome to this video exploring the history of GNU/Linux and the fundamental legal framework behind free software. Unix, created in 1969 at Bell Labs, set the standard for modern operating systems. However, its evolution into a closed, commercial, and restrictive system became the catalyst for Richard Stallman to launch the GNU project. GNU, standing for GNU's Not Unix, is a major free software project. Its goal is to create a system that is compatible with Unix, yet entirely distinct and fundamentally free for everyone to use. The primary motivation was freedom. Richard Stallman envisioned a system where anyone could access the source code, study, modify, and distribute it without corporate limitations. We will look at how this vision joined with Linux. The timeline of this movement began in 1983, when Stallman announced the GNU project. By 1985, the Free Software Foundation was established to provide support, followed by the landmark release of the General Public License in 1989. In 1991, Linus Torvalds released the Linux kernel. A year later, it adopted the GPL v2 formally creating GNU/Linux. Since 1993, this system has grown to dominate the technology world. The GPL, or General Public License, is the cornerstone of this movement. It guarantees 4 essential freedoms: the freedom to use, study, modify, share, and improve the software for the benefit of all. A key principle of the GPL is, quote, copyleft. Unlike standard copyright, copyleft ensures that any modifications or combinations of the software must remain open source, preventing the loss of these freedoms. The GPL has evolved through 3 main versions. GPL v1 established the basics in 1989. GPL v2 became the standard for the Linux kernel in 1991, and GPL v3 in 2007 introduced further protections against hardware restrictions. The license family also includes variants like the LGPL, or Lesser General Public License, for shared libraries, and the AGPL, or Afaro GPL, which ensures open source access for cloud and network-based services. It is important to note that only 3 main versions of the GPL currently exist. Furthermore, the Linux kernel maintains its use of the GPL v2 license, rather than the newer versions or variants. With this foundation, the Linux ecosystem is organized into 3 groups: parent distributions, which are built from scratch, derivative distributions, and special projects like Linux from scratch. Parent distributions provide the core management and repository foundation. Derivative distributions then build upon these parents, tailoring the system's look and functionality to specific user needs without reinventing the base. Developers choose derivative distributions because they are faster to build and easier to use. These versions allow for specialized focus, such as office work, design, or server management, while still receiving security updates from the parent. Some notable parent distributions still active today include Fedora, OpenSUSE, Mageia, and Slackware, each serving as a unique pillar in the broader Linux world. This video continues with other major parent distributions. Gen 2 offers portage for maximum control. Void Linux provides a fast system without systemd using XBPS, and Solus Linux is a modern, built-from-scratch distribution. From these foundational parents, many popular derivative distributions are born. This includes Debian-based systems like Ubuntu and Linux Mint, Arch-based ones like Manjaro, and Fedora-based projects such as Alma Linux. In Indonesia, there are 3 locally developed distributions that remain active: T-Linux OS for IT, Garuda OS for performance gaming, and Langit Ketujuh OS, which focuses on creative multimedia and is known for being resource efficient. Some older Indonesian projects like Blankon have seen development stall since 2018, though there are community efforts to revive it. For those looking for alternatives, distributions like Debian or Ubuntu are recommended. Users of Blankon cannot simply switch repositories to Debian. The system features the unique Manokwari interface and heavy custom modifications, meaning a full reinstallation is the safest and most practical path forward. Unlike highly customized projects, most derivative distributions make switching to their parents' repositories straightforward. Whether it's Arch, Void, or Debian-based systems, their shared architecture allows for a seamless transition. Beyond standard distributions, there is a specialized method called Linux from scratch, or LFS. This is not a pre-built operating system, but a guide to building a Linux system manually from source code. The goal of LFS is educational, allowing users to understand the internal architecture of Linux at a deep level. It provides total control, resulting in a highly optimized and secure system tailored to exact requirements. Gerard Beekman started the LFS project in 1999 to solve the lack of comprehensive documentation. It evolved into a global reference with side projects like BLFS for applications, ALFS for automation, and CLFS for cross-compilation. Ultimately, LFS exists to demystify the Linux kernel and its surrounding tools. By building it from the roots up, developers gain a unique perspective on how all system components interact without pre-installed bloat. Distributions like Aria Linux and BurbOS are built following these LFS guidelines. It is important to note that popular distributions like Arch, Gen2, or Slackware are distinct from LFS as they do not follow this specific build method. The difference between LFS and standard distributions is significant. LFS is a manual method taking days to build, while standard distributions offer ISOs, package managers, and ready-to-use environments for daily tasks. To summarize, the movement began as a quest for software freedom. From the birth of GNU/Linux to the variety of parent and derivative distributions, including local Indonesian projects and the LFS method, this ecosystem offers paths for every user. Thank you for watching. We hope this overview of the Linux landscape has been helpful. If you enjoyed this video, please like, follow, and leave a comment. See you in the next one.